Life constantly offers opportunities for growth and change. However, becoming our best version is a journey, not only in the physical world, but also on a mental and spiritual level. Today, inspired by Buddhist teachings and personal development principles, I will tell you 10 powerful ways to rediscover yourself. If you are ready, we are embarking on an inner journey. 1. Know yourself. Once upon a time, there was a monk living in a peaceful village deep within the forests. Every morning before dawn, he would set out on a long walk into the depths of the forest. He did this not only to feel the peace of the woods, but also to embark on a journey into his own inner world. The forest had taught him inner peace, because in the serenity of the forest, he could remain distant from all external influences and communicate only with his inner voice. With each step, the noise in his mind would gradually fade away, replaced by a profound silence. This silence was a reflection not only of the forest, but also of the peace within himself. One day, a young student approached the monk and asked him, "Master, you spend so much time alone and embark on such an inner journey. What do you find in this solitude?" The monk took a deep breath and said, "Myself. As I come to know myself, I began to see the world more clearly. My inner peace became independent of the difficulties in the outer world. What you are lost in within reflects you outside as well." Knowing yourself can be the most valuable discovery of life. Knowing yourself is not about getting lost in deep thoughts. On the contrary, it is about recognizing the noise in your mind and letting it go. Knowing yourself is about discovering the meaning of your life and becoming aware of your own potential. The source of true power is not the chaos outside, but the silence within. When you know yourself, you can approach your life with a clearer perspective and make your decisions more consciously. 2. Live in the moment and being here. One day, Buddha was teaching his students. "If you ask what life is," he said, "it means living in the present moment. The past is a lost dream. The future is a dream that has not yet come. But the present moment is the only real moment. If you miss it, the meaning of everything is lost." One of his students objected, saying, "But Master, the mistakes I made in the past still bothers me. I have worries about the future. What should I do?" Buddha smiled calmly and replied, "Being stuck on the mistakes of the past is like circling around a mountain. You won't find anything there. Similarly, worrying about the future is like constantly looking ahead on a journey. The best way is to stand right in the middle of where you are stepping. Being here and now is the most important step to finding your inner peace. Many people live under the weight of the past or the uncertainty of the future, but true freedom comes from being aware of the present moment. Life offers an opportunity at every moment. We should not get lost in the past or get caught up in the future. We must learn to live only in the now. 3. Be patient. Once upon a time, an old sculptor was trying to carve a figure out of a large rock. For days, for weeks, he continued to shape the stone with a blow each day. The villagers came to him and asked, "Master, does it make sense to be so patient? The stone still isn't taking shape. You work for hours every day." The old master smiled and said, "Sometimes the power of creating something is not measured by how long it takes. Patience is the very essence of creative power. Every blow reveals the form. Be patient. Allow time to shape you." Patience is not just waiting for something to take time. Patience is trusting yourself, accepting it as part of the process, and finding peace in every step. Life doesn't always have to move quickly. With every step you take forward, you need to connect with your inner strength. Being patient is maturing with time. Patience is the combination of time and effort. 4. Show yourself compassion. A monk said to a young student, "True strength comes from showing yourself compassion. A person who cannot forgive themselves cannot help others. Finding the love within you allows you to send more light into the outside world." The student asked with confusion, "But I always make mistakes. I can't forgive myself." The monk looked at him calmly and said, "Forgiving yourself means freeing yourself from the burdens of the past. Accepting your mistakes and learning from them frees you. Self-compassion is more than just a feeling, it is a choice. Mistakes do not define you. True strength comes from accepting them and growing by learning from them. Forgiving yourself opens the doors to freedom. When you find the love within you, you can give more love to others as well. 5. Develop a positive mindset. There was a farmer in a village. A storm had taken everything from him. He had lost his home, his field, and everything he owned. Yet he remained hopeful and positive. The villagers asked him, "You've lost everything. Why are you still smiling?" The farmer replied with deep wisdom and calmness in his eyes, "The things I have lost do not define me. A storm always leaves behind clean soil. Hope is always reborn. Difficulties teach me new things." A positive mindset shapes your life in a positive way. Challenges do not break you, they strengthen you. Every loss is a new beginning. When you develop this mindset, all the obstacles in your life exist to make you a stronger person. 6. Connect with nature. Once upon a time, there was a monk who decided to climb to the peak of the mountains. As he set out, the villagers told him, "Climbing to the peak is very difficult. There is nothing up there. Don't tire yourself for nothing." The monk smiled patiently and said, "The peak is not just a goal. Reaching the peak is the journey itself. Everything I learn along the way will help me understand myself." Nature is your oldest friend. It teaches you peace, patience, and balance. With every step, you can find your inner peace by connecting with nature. The blooming of a flower, the flight of a bird, the flow of a river, all remind you of the cycle of life. In this cycle, everything has its time and place. By aligning yourself with nature, you can make every moment in your life more meaningful. 7. Limit your ego. One day, a sage was teaching the people of the village about the meaning of life when a young man approached him and said, "I have everything. I am strong, intelligent, and successful. No matter what I do, everyone admires me." The sage smiled and replied, "True freedom comes from transcending the ego. If you allow the ego to control you, you will never find your true self." The young man, shocked, said, "But I am a strong person." The sage, looking carefully at him, said, "Yes, but you will find your true power when you transcend the ego. The ego makes you feel small, while your true greatness lies beyond the ego. In your own journey, do not allow the ego to control you. The ego causes you to compare yourself to others and makes you feel powerless. True greatness comes from overcoming the ego and making peace with yourself. Compare yourself not to others, but only to your true self within. 8. Be grateful. Appreciate what you have. The meaning of life often comes from recognizing what we own. Gratitude is one of the most powerful remedies for the mind and spirit. Focusing on the small things in daily life can enhance your happiness. There was a man constantly complaining. Everything was lacking: his money, his friends, the value of his time. One day he went to a monk and complained, "Nothing in my life is enough." The monk gave him a glass of water and said, "Drink this water, but before you drink it, be grateful for everything you have in your life." After the man drank the water, he said to the monk, "Is it that simple? What can thanking for everything I have in my life bring me?" The monk smiled and said, "When you make peace with what you have, more will come to you, because gratitude changes the way you see the world. Every morning when you wake up, be grateful for something. This simple habit can profoundly change your mood and perspective on life. 9. Acknowledge your mistakes. Show yourself compassion. Mistakes are a natural part of life. However, we often struggle to accept our mistakes. We cannot grow without being kind to ourselves. Mistakes are merely lessons. Forgiving ourselves helps us find inner peace. Accepting a mistake is a sign of growth and learning. A Zen student always wanted to be perfect. However, one day he said to his master, "I cannot accept my mistakes. I cannot forgive myself." The master smiled and said to him, "Think of a flower. As that flower grows, it will never be perfect, but as it grows, it will gain more beauty and meaning." When the student began to accept his mistakes, he found inner peace. He saw a lesson and an opportunity in every mistake. By approaching his mistakes with compassion, he loved himself more. This brought him freedom and growth. Be gentle with yourself. Accept your mistakes and view each one as a learning opportunity. When you show yourself compassion, you will discover the power within you. 10. Define your goals, guide your life. The direction of a person's life is shaped by the goals they set. Goals are like a roadmap. Without them, we lose purpose and direction in our lives. Goals are not only the key to external achievements, but also to finding inner peace and balance. Setting a target for yourself helps you focus. One day a young man consulted a Zen monk. "How can I guide my life?" he asked. The The monk gave him a map and a compass. "This map shows you what you need to do," he said, "but you must draw the path yourself." The young man began to give direction to his life with his map and compass. With each step, he understood what he needed to focus on. He was no longer just on a journey, he was also engaging in an inner exploration. Write down your goals and take small steps towards them every day. These steps will add meaning to your life and strengthen your inner peace. Reaching your best version is not a destination but a journey. Be patient and appreciate the value of each step you take. Remember, this journey is for you. Believe in yourself and take each step with love. By adding these 10 steps into your life, you can create a more conscious, peaceful, and powerful version of yourself. If there are other topics you would like me to share on this journey, please let me know in the comments. Remember, this is just the beginning. Thank you for watching. If you think this video has added value to you, please like, share, and subscribe for more. Until next time, take care.